Well, hello, you amazing bunch of people, and welcome back to another video. I'm going to address the elephant in the room straight from the off, and that is that I have hit 500 subscribers. I'm actually over that now, at about 530, I think, which is absolutely incredible. I just want to take this moment just to thank you. I started this YouTube channel, as I've said a few times, just to document my finds and yeah, maybe provide a little bit of entertainment to people if they want to watch the videos. And it seems like, well, in 3 months to have over 500 subscribers is absolutely incredible. So genuinely, thank you so much. And at the end of this video, stay tuned because I'll be giving you guys away just a few little bits, which I will I'll record what those are, and yeah, just feel free to enter the giveaway. I'll put all the details of that at the end of this video. You might have guessed it, back out, and I'm going to call this field the Gold Stater field for obvious reasons. And this is the second time I've been out on it since I had the Gold Stater up. And the Gold Stater video went up on the channel about 3 or 4 days ago, and it's just had an unbelievable response. So thank you as well for that. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I've been out on this field once since then. This is the second time, and I had 2 silver hammered coins come up. But I'm probably not gonna, I don't know, I might include those clips in this video as well. Depends really. But yeah, it was only me and my dad that come out, and we were only out for about 45 minutes ish, just to have another little snoop around that area. And obviously there was no gold staters otherwise. Yeah, spoiler alert. But yeah, that's where we're at today. We've had a little dusting of rain this morning, so I'm hoping this isn't going to be too difficult to dig, although I know it is. But yeah, let's just get to it, and I'll see you on that first hole. Well, I can confirm that the ground is absolutely bone dry, as you can probably tell there, but I've just had a little 38 come up. It was really, really shallow. And just here, there is a really high tone as well, but I think, depending on how this one goes, I might not even dig it because it sounds like it's going to be rubbish. And I'd put some good money on this probably being part of a bottle top or something like that. It's those sort of numbers to it. Where is it? Yeah, so the first hole of the day is unfortunately a bit of junk. And it looks like it's going to read coast possibly, but either way it is junk. So therefore I think just there is also going to be junk, and I'm not going to dig it because it's not worth the energy on a day like today when it's bone dry. But first hole of the day, guys, is unfortunately a bit of rubbish. Okay, so this is the second hole of the day, and it was a little 16. It's somewhere in this clod of mud. Make sure that I don't throw it away onto the floor. I'm sure it wouldn't be too difficult to find. And we are on to a tiny little blob of almost looks like a piece of bronze, I would say. Yeah, it's definitely a piece of old bronze. I thought that was probably going to be a bit of lead then to start the video, but it is a tiny little piece, isn't it? Yeah, no way of knowing what that is from, but definitely some age to it and not overly deep. As we know with this field, there is anything, well, there's any possibility that anything could come up. Well, another really old item has just come up. Probably only dug about 4 or 5 holes, and you might remember in the Gold Stater video that I found what I thought was a stud, but the end of it, I suppose. The part that would have gone into the armor was quite long, and this is what I would sort of expect one to look like, albeit I'm no expert. And yeah, this is a little medieval stud. So what would have happened is that essentially just would have gone into the armor, and acted as either like a fasten or, I suppose, a very minor little bit of protection. But yeah, our oldest find of the day is this little stud so far. A really, really nice find. Love how green these come out. Really shows off the patina. I'm really sorry, guys, but there's going to be very few live digs today just because of how hard the ground is, and I don't want you jumping around too much and getting motion sickness. But we just had this little 33 come up, and I've taken the lid off of the plug, so to speak. As you can see, it's just an absolute nightmare to try and get any sort of soil under your spade to get out. And to risk not damaging anything, I'm just going to go down and see if we can find whatever this is. But it's a really nice sounding signal. It's just in the side. Yeah, somewhere in there. So I'll get the trowel behind it. See if we can get this out. Yeah, I'm really grateful, everyone, for all of the amazing comments you guys left on the gold video. Really wasn't expecting it. Some really, really nice comments being left by people, and I really, really do appreciate it. Let's see if we can. Ooh, just see a little bit of oh, hey, wow, look at that. Is that a hammered? I think it is. It is as well. It's a hammered coin. Well, that hasn't taken long. I've not had one like this before. Like, I'm assuming that is oh, I've not got my water spray filled up. That's not good. Oh wow, look at that. I would have had some amazing. Well, that's got brilliant detail on it. I've not had one like this before, where it's oh, is that a hammered coin? Yeah, of course it. Look at that. Oh wow. Oh, wish I filled this up now. Actually, I've got some water from the shop, so I may be able to hook it up with that. But oh wow, look at that. That is brilliant. I'll tell you what, that is really strange looking coin though. There's no monarch on it, is there? By the looks of it. Wow, what is that? That's awesome. What a lovely bit of detail there is on that. What a shame it's cracked. I'm assuming that's cracked rather than being cut, because it's, well, I don't know, I expect it just to sort of be a bit straighter, but I suppose cutting metal is not an easy task. And wow, what a lovely little piece that is. I was just saying thank you very much for all the comments, and getting distracted by this, but yeah, wow. What a brilliant start. And this field, again, is just phenomenal. Wow, that is cracking. I'm really hoping you stay stood up, because I've just broken my tripod. I'm all falling to bits today. This harness that I'm wearing here, one of the back straps is literally on its last legs, and I'm hoping it will last today's session. But I've just had a really nice 50. I was just to see this on that sort of tone break. You can sort of hear the low and then the sort of high. Could be onto a big bit of lead, but it is again similar sort of numbers to those, to that stator from the video, and I'm probably downstream, I suppose, of where that was. So if there was more, there is every chance that the plough could have dragged it this way over the years. You just never know. But I've just had that hammered coin come up, which is just unbelievable. And I think that's actually the first, if it is a cut half, it's the first cut half I've had on the channel. Nice to get a cut half. Doesn't sound great this now, does it? But yeah, always a shame, I suppose, because you obviously want to get them whole. But what an exceptional coin that was. And I've just put it on Facebook to see if anyone can ID it as well. So hopefully I'll be able to do that for you as well in a second. Okay, so we're a little bit deeper still. Right in the centre there. Just where I don't want to dig with the spade, just in case. Absolutely solid, this ground. I'll try and get under it and sort of lift it up without damaging anything, of course. I think I've actually missed it. It's actually in this bit. Come on, where are you? Oh, there it is. Just popped out as I've just dragged that up. And that, oh my goodness me, that is a big one. Look at the size of that thing. Now that is a stud. That is without a doubt a medieval armour stud. And that is absolutely, well, just ginormous compared to that little one that I just had up a couple of moments ago. I'll just get it out of the bag for comparison for you. And there they are together. Don't often get these up at all. So, yeah, nice to see I'm into a bit of a deep spot, so to speak. You know, a lot of history in this bit, as you know, with that hammered coin coming up. But oh wow, that's brilliant. I've not had one that big before. It's really, really nice. Just goes to show just the variations they used to come in. Well, just here, guys, you're witnessing another one of Crosby's excavations, but it's a really nice high pitch 94. And I'll just show you, I'm still digging it because even my pinpointer isn't picking it up. Still can't find it in there. So it's got to be deep, and it's obviously a really high number. So yeah, hopefully I'll get back to you once I've got it out. It's probably going to be a big bit of junk, but you never know, and I'll catch you once I've got it. Oh, I don't believe it. It was a coin, and it was really deep. You just see, like there's some of the green mud imprint. I've just popped it out, and there it is. Don't get too many copper coins off on this field, which yeah, definitely don't mind, because there's more silver than copper. But yeah, they do come out absolutely battered and green like this, and that was a hell of a way down. I'm not sure whether we are going to get any sort of detail off on this at all, unfortunately. Yeah, it's pretty battered, isn't it? Very, very battered. I honestly thought that sounded quite big when I was doing the return swings on the detector, and I thought that was going to be something else, but oh, actually I can just see, I think. Oh, actually I thought that was a hole just there at the top. Sorry, I thought that was going to be like a pendant coin then, but would have been very unusual for a copper coin to have been a pendant. But you do get coins that have been pierced and then worn around the neck or on a bracelet or whichever. But yeah, this is a copper coin, absolutely battered, probably 300 years old, so maybe, I don't know, George II possibly, but it is exceptionally old and battered. But our first copper coin of the day. Wow, this is going to be by far the nicest sound signal of the day. Really, really nice 32, 33. Sticking to those two numbers. Let's make sure we actually get it. And I will do a live dig for this one, just because it is so nice. You never know. As you can see, it is solid. And now is probably a good time just to have a little chat, because this is going to take a while. And I suppose I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers as well, because the gold stator video did exceptionally well. And I think I said if you could hit the like button and get 100 likes, that'd be brilliant. And at the moment, again, I think we're at like 240 likes, tons of new subscribers. I've found the channel from that. So yeah, welcome, and hopefully you'll continue enjoying the videos. But today's a tough one. And we're still in here. It's just absolutely rock solid. Definitely need a bit of rain. Okay, we are out. Yeah, you know, just like one night of downpour, that'd be ideal. Okay, I think I can see it. I can. It's looking like it's going to be some sort of bracket, unfortunately. Honestly thought that was going to be something really nice then, but yeah, I think that's going to be, you can see it's broken there off of something. I imagine there would have been screws going through those holes, attaching it to whatever else it was. And yeah, oh well, it is a little bit of junk for the old scrap man. I'm going to reenact what I've just done. So I've just walked like this. Oh, that's a weird signal, like above the line. I'll take my coil away. You can just see there, someone looks as though they've lost, at some point, a little drone. Look at that. What one is it? Mini drone racer. Wow, well, the looks of it, racing it a little bit too hard because it's crash landed. And yeah, landed in a field. So they obviously never recovered it, absolutely battered. But I'll pick that up and yeah, save the planet a little bit longer. But yeah, weird little find, little mini drone of some sort. I'm not sure whether it's the best drone in the world, but yeah, by the looks of it, it's been in the ground for a little while. It's just there on the surface. I don't think we'll find a weirder item today. This is a really lovely signal, this one. 47, bang on the centre line. Yeah, 47, 48, not really deviating at all. And I'm just trying to find the spot where I had the stator up. I know roughly where it is and like what to look out for that is like near it. But because it's been about a week and a half since I've been able to get out on this field, everything's sort of grown over and there's like loads of daisies and flowers. So it all looks a little bit different to how it was that day. But I don't think I'm too far away, and this is changed ever so slightly now, and definitely onto musket ball territory, but I'm so close to where that stator was. Had to film this one. Let's try, oh, I can see something there actually. Just try and prise this open. Looking like a nail, to be honest with you. We might even be onto a, no, not what we thought it was. And I think that might be a little draw knob, possibly. Would have been a tiny little thing actually, so yeah, could equally be a stud, I suppose. Bit of a different shape one actually. I think that probably is a stud, which seems to be the theme of today. Seem to be getting a lot of those up. Either that or it is a little draw knob, little pulley one. But it would have been absolutely minuscule, so I'm gonna say it's probably a stud. Really nice little signal here, guys. It's a 90 or 89, 90. It was iron falsing a little bit just a minute ago because I think there was a big bit of grass, basically big tufty, and yeah, it wasn't playing ball really. But it does sound really, really nice now. Oh, we're out. Okay, down to an 87. Where is that? Oh. There we go. Can't go a video about a musket ball and a bit of this artillery stuff. So a bit of shrapnel would have come off of a bomb, World War II, and that is what that is. Oop. I'm like surrounded by a sea of yellow here. It's not good for the hay fever, but really, really nice. I've just got this sort of changing 68 with, again, another little bit of like iron in it. But it is a nice sounding signal. Just does keep dropping into that sort of ferrous zone. So yeah, not sure what this is going to be. It took a little while to find it when I was swinging over it. So hopefully it's not a sign of something bad. But it's well in those nice numbers in the 60s for, well, nice hammered coin. I do get some really nice bits up at around these numbers on this machine. And again, I've seen some other people as well get some really nice. Right, well, to risk not scratching anything, let's just go down with a pinpointer, and I'll show you in a second my Manticore, if I can get it to stand up. Stick that into the ground a bit more. It's absolutely covered in yellow from all these flowers, so it's gonna have a clean when it gets home. Oh, I haven't gone quite deep enough by the looks of it. It's just down in this wall somewhere. Yeah, I do get a lot of lovely bits up around the 60. I think it seems to be the magic number on the Manticore. It's still down there. Let's see if that's done it. Oh, it's quite deep still. I've definitely not dug deep enough. I think I can just see a little bit of an edge of something there, although that might be a stone. Like the risk of like this weather at the moment is like you end up getting like frustrated because you can't get it out quick, and then you end up, you know, scratching it. And there it is there. What on earth is that? Looks like it's got a thread to it, so it can't be old. Although it's got that green colour, although it's been in the ground a long time. I don't know what this is going to be at all. Let's see, is that, yeah, there's a thread on that. So it's not going to be massively old, guys. To be honest, I'm probably not even going to clean that up much more than that, because I'll do it when I get home. But if it does turn out to be anything, I will let you know. But I am pretty certain that is going to be something off of a machine. Right, magical number this one, 19. Bang on the line. I think this is probably going to be either a bit of a button or possibly a hammered coin. Really, really nice signal. I'll try and find it. Where are you? I want to try and hold you steady whilst trying to get this out. Where are you? Oh, is that a little circular item I've just seen poking through? Is that it there? Nope. Ah, there we go. Yep, that is looking like... Oh, actually, I don't know. Oh, that's nice. Look at that, little star on it. I wasn't expecting that. I thought that was just going to be a broken pewter button. But actually, it is a little bit more than just a broken button. It is a really, really nice one. Yeah, it's definitely a button. You can just see the shank on the back there. And that's got a... Oh, where's it gone? Let's not drop that. There it is. Look at that. Lovely little pattern on it. Well, single star. But yeah, I love finding buttons with intricate little details and markings on them. Really makes them stand out. And It's always a change from the old plain tomback button, which always give you a fright as being a hammered coin. But yeah, lovely little piece that. Really like that. Another live dig for you. This time a really nice 39. A little bit of a blob on the screen. I'll just show you, look. All the yellow on the old Manticore there. Definitely needs a clean. Don't worry, I will ground balance the machine again after lifting it up like that. But let's see if we can try and get into this ground. God, it's so hard. So hard. Added with the fact there's stones, obviously. Which the stones have obviously worked for the benefit of this field because they've sank and all the goodies have stayed reasonably shallow. You do get the odd thing that obviously slips through the net, but it's down in here somewhere. Still a really nice sounding signal. And again, I just don't want to scratch. Right, it dipped a little bit, so I'll probably pop some soil on it. So with the Manticore on the screen, I found the signal tends to sort of drop, like you can see there. So there's like obviously soil over where it is. So the Manticore almost like iron falses, which is basically just the air pocket between the soil and the item because you've obviously disturbed the soil. So it's not always like lost when you see that signal change. And quite often it is just because there is a bit of soil on top of it. Oh, see a little bit of green there. What is that? Okay. Well, in this case, very, very nice sounding signal for a 4-hole button. But that is exactly what we've got. And yeah, these aren't particularly old. I think they obviously started realising that 4 holes are better than 1 hole on buttons, or 2, keeping things on. So yeah, it came in the last 150 years or so. And yeah, pretty plain, no decoration on this one, but they do sometimes get a little bit around the edge. But yeah, nothing on this one, unfortunately. Just down there in the hole is a little green coin, and it rang in at 60, but then it changed quite quickly to, I think it was an 80 in the end, which is well on for a Georgian or Victorian coin. It looks like I've just scuffed it there with the trowel. Yeah, definitely have, unfortunately. But if there's any consolation, it is absolutely toasted, so I don't feel too bad about it. Because imagine if that was a silver coin. I've got a big scrape along there like that. I think, I don't know. Don't think we're going to get any detail again off on this one. It's all due to how sort of acidic the soil is and the types of fertilizers the farmer puts on the fields, to how well these last in the ground. And this one hasn't lasted well again. So yeah, unfortunately not going to be able to ID that one, but again, it is another little copper coin, and that is our second of the day. Somewhere in this clod of soil is a really, really nice sounding signal, and actually I think as I say that, I can just see it potentially poking out. I think it's a little bit of a green button by the looks of it. That's it there. Yes, it is. Look at that. Blind as a bat. And that is a tiny little, I'm going to say it's a button. Try and get it to focus if I can. There we go. Yeah, what would have been a very tiny little button. Don't think there's going to be any real. Well, there's a little bit of detail on it. Definitely one of the sort of like older ones. I'd say good 300-400 years old, this one. And buttons is something that we've had plenty up of today. We've had absolutely tons of the things, which I definitely don't mind. But yeah, another little button to add to the pile that we are growing. Another live dig, obviously. This time 37.38. Bang on that centre line again, and probably only about 3 bars deep, and we're into a little bit of soil, which doesn't look it, I'm sure, but it is very slightly easier to dig, he says. There's plenty of stones. If you're liking today's video, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Feel free to like it if you are enjoying it. Really helps out. And hopefully we get to that 1,000 subscribers. We're well on our way to doing that. Absolutely incredible. So I do really appreciate the support and that. All right, let's go down and see if we can find this. I think I can see something green there. I can. What is that? Is that the artillery stuff, or is that something else? Looking like it might actually be something else. Let's get the brush out. It's made of copper alloy, bronze. There's definitely a few lines appearing. It's very smooth on this other side here. I was going to say maybe part of a crotal bell, but it would have been one hell of a size. As I say, it's a really nice signal, but yeah, what that is, I'll tell you what, it actually looks like an animal, doesn't it? Almost looks like that's a head. That's like the snout of something. And then just here you've got like the legs coming down. Yeah, really strange little artifact. Don't get any more of this mud off and reveal anything else, but that might just be the way it is, and it's not supposed to be an animal at all, but popping that there like that, it really does look like it's almost like a bear or something. You can almost like see an ear and everything. Maybe like an eye, and then, as I say, the snout. Well, I don't know what that is, guys. It might just be a bit of bronze from, I don't know, a bit of pottery or something like that, but yeah, it's really peculiar. Well, just having a little look around this bit here, it sort of, as you can see, goes into a slight dip, and that sort of follows all the way along the field. So in the winter and when it rains, you can't actually get to this bit because it's just flooded, but just had this little signal come up. It is just below the centre line, but it's got good potential to be a coin. It's down here somewhere. Oh, are you joking? Oh wow, okay, well it's definitely not a coin, and that is a tiny, I don't know what it is with this stuff, I just seem to drop it all the time. It is a tiny little bit of that artillery stuff, which is why it always gives off such a good signal. But that is a little tiny fragment of it, as opposed to the larger ones that we normally find. And straight in the scrap bin. I just stumbled across this signal, and I'd be amazed if it is a coin. It's probably more likely to be a rubbish. But it's definitely got all the sort of numbers and look of a copper coin, although it's only 1 bar deep, which I know doesn't mean anything on this field, but I think it's probably more likely to be a tin can or something. But let's give it a dig and see. I think the numbers are a bit too high for it to be. I'm saying it's 2 bars deep now, although I am around the other side of it. Come on. This might be one of the last holes of the day, guys, because getting absolutely knackered now with these holes. But I've had a really good day. Obviously had that lovely little silver coin up, which someone on Facebook has said it's actually a French coin. But I'll speak to you about that on the outro bit. But that'll be my first ever foreign hammered coin, which is quite cool. And I think I can feel this is going to be, yeah, it's going to be rubbish. I think. Oh god, that's a big bit. Oh wow, look at the size of that. Oh my goodness me, that's a bit of lead, that is. Wow, you're never missing that, are you? Blimey. I think that is one of the biggest bits of lead I have ever dug out the ground. Let's see if there is some detail on it. Not going to be able to clean it up too well here, but I will have a look at it at home. I think it is just going to be a massive chunk of lead. Could have been some sort of hand tool. It does fit in your hand quite well, but it's exceptionally shallow for it to be old. Obviously it is old, but yeah, what that is, I have absolutely no idea. That's going to weigh the old bag down a little bit, isn't it? But yeah, if anyone knows what that could have been from, then let me know. It's probably a good 4.5 inches in length. Well, it's the old magic number again, number 5960. That could very easily be a silver coin, which is why I'm going to do another live dig for you guys and hopefully end today on a good session. The England game is just about to kick off against Slovakia. Well, I say just about to kick off. It's probably about half an hour's time. So do need to start thinking about heading back, albeit not being a very good few qualifiers. But we're down there, and let's see if we can get this out and end it on a nice silver coin. It's well into those numbers. Nope, it's not going to be a silver coin. It is in fact going to be another chunk of lead. And this one's sort of folded in on itself. Just double check it isn't anything spectacular. No, I don't think it is. I think that is just going to be a blob of lead for the old scrap man. Got plenty of this today. Okay guys, so roundup is here. That came round very quick. Felt like I was only out for about an hour, and you get those days sometimes, don't you? You feel like you're out, and then before you know it, you got to go back again. But yeah, these are the best bits of today. Quite a few buttons. Obviously, I wouldn't have shown you all of them because it gets boring seeing buttons over and over again. Did also get a little musket ball just in the centre there, and on the right hand side here, a little bit of a variety of different studs that would have been in medieval armour. And then of course we had, you would have seen these two coins. This one here I didn't show, again just because it was absolutely toasted, and I thought, you know, you've had enough of seeing those today. And this is probably the most interesting sort of find of the day. I'm going to give that a clean up when I get home and really try and get some detail out of that, because I'm looking at it and I just think it looks like an animal. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see, but I think it's probably more likely just to be a bit of a mishap of shape, really, more than anything, and it just sort of looks a bit peculiar. And then of course got the eyes only find, the drone, and then right at the start of the day, really, we had this lovely coin come up, and yeah, as I said, it's a French coin, which is why there is no monarch on it. And I believe it was a duke, but I will have to refresh my memory when I get home. But I'll certainly put details up on the screen, which you would have seen by now, as to the idea of what this is. And yeah, really happy with that. It's my first ever foreign hammered coin. I'm absolutely chuffed with it. Really nice, and it would have been one hell of a coin had it been in whole. Alright guys, that is gonna do it for today. Really good day. Again, this field just produces some amazing bits, and again just shows a little bit more about the history of what was happening here back in the day. To find that little hammered coin there, I think it's from the 1400s. You know, it's just amazing. Foreign coins making its way over to England. I'd love to know a bit more about the journey of how that got here, but we'll never know. But a really good day's detecting as always. And as I say, the field just keeps producing silver, and then the occasional bit of gold as well. So Hope you've enjoyed today's video, guys. If you have, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video, and have a very good week. All right, ladies and gents, so thank you very much for watching today's video. As promised at the start of today, I said about some giveaways that I'll be doing for 500 subscribers. At the moment, I'm currently at 591, which is unbelievable. And just to show my thanks and appreciation, I have, I'm going to do a giveaway, basically. So hopefully you can all enter. It's completely free. Just like the video and basically comment below what your favourite part about metal detecting is, and you'll have the chance to win these goodies. So the first thing is going to be a searcher finds case. This is actually the new one. It looks a lot cleaner. It's got a like a ruler measuring sort of thing, so you can put your finds up against it and compare. Then obviously some protective foam as well. Also got searcher find spray bottle. Got everything in this nice clean black for it look quite nice. So there's also that. And then finally, there is a strap for this as well, but it's a searcher finds pouch, and it's got the net material as well. So I've just got myself one of these, and it helps all the mud sort of fall through, so you're not just caking it in mud basically. And it's really good for the people that do beach detecting as well. So I know some of you do that as well as pasture and farmland. But yeah, if you want a chance to win this, guys, as I say, just like the video and comment below your favourite part about metal detecting, and I will choose a winner at random. I'll reply to your comment, and I'll get it posted out to you. So yeah, thank you as ever, guys, for watching the videos. I'd love to be able to give away more, but money constraints and things like that. Unfortunately, I don't have a bottomless pit of money. So yeah, it's just my way of saying thank you. I know it's only small, but yeah, hopefully onwards and upwards from here, and I really, really appreciate it. As I say, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.